Welcome to the World Masters Hockey Day 3 here at Hartleyvale. It's the South African Masters versus up against the Irish counterparts. The hosts, the over 30, over 55 age group here on Monday morning. It's a little bit chillier than we've had this weekend. Some clouds about and a spot of rain. That though will be very much in favour of the Irish. They very very accustomed to such conditions, and it's the ladies in white. That's the Irish. They were with the green stripes. They'll be kicking us off from the left-hand side of your screens, and the South Africans in the traditional bottle green with the yellow trimmings. We're expecting another day of fantastic hockey here at Hartleyvale. It's been a wonderful occasion thus far over the opening 2 days, and I'm sure we won't expect anything less today from these ladies as we kick off here on the Hartleyvale A. Ireland, who start promisingly. They go. They find a bit of space down the right-hand side. Trying to create a circle entry. But the South African defense are strong here in this early stages. And as expected, there is a sprinkling of support for South Africa, the host, on this fresh Monday morning in Cape Town. And South Africa showing good promise down the left-hand side. Manages to, unfortunately, just not able to find a teammate as Ireland do get away with it. And it's the Irish now who have a bit of space themselves, using their width of the field very nicely down the touchline. And just moving very easily up the field and creating a little bit of problems for South Africa. But at this stage, they are able to cope with it fairly easily. South Africa on the ball. Intercepted by Ireland. Both teams are just a little bit tentative in the start of play. Not just no rhythm as yet. But as these women warm up, I'm sure the quality of the passing will also get a little bit better, as it does need a little bit of getting warm in those legs. Ireland on the attack. They on the byline. But the South African defense are just holding firm at this stage. Ireland on the ball in the right-hand corner. South Africa, though, do manage to intercept it. South Africa using the press here just to close Ireland down. but they still find a bit of space down the touchline. That's good work by South Africa to get out of that tough little corner. Really good work by the South Africans. And just a few centimeters letting them down there, but good skill to work their way out of that corner. Ireland on the ball in the center of the field. Options on the left-hand side. Finds the left half. Plays it neatly into the center. Bit of space here. Nice little passage of play for Ireland as they move the ball between the links. That was a good period of play for Ireland, just showing how they are capable of moving the ball between the links, just giving South Africa a little bit of a run around as they stuck in there. The hosts are stuck in their left corner now, and turnover position to Ireland. We've been full of running in these early stages. They get a circle entry. Here's a chance, but that is solid defending by the centre half, although is dispossessed on the edge of the D, and Ireland have another chance to push for the short corner. And that's exactly what they do, and that is the first short corner for Ireland. Push comes out, the plays to the right, the shot comes in, but just lifted unfortunately for Ireland, and the South African goalkeeper makes the save. And it's a chance for the host to launch a rear attack of their own on the transition, but Ireland do intercept it. South Africa on the ball. South Africa playing the traditional 4-4-3. 4 defenders and 3 forwards up front. And Ireland haven't really been asked to defend as yet. So let's see how they set up. South Africa working the ball into the D, but unfortunately not getting the shot away. High press used by South Africa, just trying to force Ireland into a mistake. But that's neatly played by Ireland, and showing all the experience here, utilizing the touchline very well. O'Neill on the ball for Ireland. South African not finding their rhythm as yet. That error could let the Irish in. It's a 3-on-3. Had options towards the left, but decides to go for the shot itself. The goalkeeper makes the save, but the deflection comes, and that is the opening goal for Ireland. They have been the ones that have exerted the early pressure and have the reward. And it's South Africa trailing by 1 here in this first chukka. South Africa now with it all to do after conceding that early goal. Error in defense, just an unforced error. And it's like once again Ireland applying some pressure. But the unforced error that allowed Ireland the opportunity. It looked like the Irish striker had taken the wrong option by going by herself. But she knew exactly what she was wanting to do with her teammates ready to pounce on the rebound. South Africa on an attack here down the right-hand touchline. But Ireland showing good work ethic on defense to track back. South Africa really foray into the 22 of the Irish, looking for a couple of options. Ball gets played back. But that's a fantastic tackle there by Ireland, who now look to counter themselves. Kinley on the ball for Ireland. Takes it forward. Plays it inside. Some stick collisions that give Ireland a free hit, and it's played into the circle. And though picked up by the South Africans. Really physical game thus far. The Irish not taking a back for the South African a step back for the South African counterparts. That's good play by South Africa. Down the left-hand touchline. There's options ahead. The captain on the ball. She gives it away. She gives it back to Ireland. And once again, Kinley, the playmaker for Ireland, just not able to link up with a teammate on that occasion. But it's the South African skipper who pushes forward as a runner towards the left, finds and just thought for a moment she found a teammate, but just not able to pick it up on the edge of the circle. And that should give South Africa a little bit of confidence in moving the ball forward. Ireland on the ball, they're deep in their own half. Intercepted by South Africa, and they have won the free hit. I'd like to play this quickly, not to give Ireland a chance to regroup as they move forward. But there's some strong defense and good 3D skills by the Irish, and they will look to launch another counter attack here. They've got some space in the middle. That's a good interception by South Africa. There was an opportunity for the interception, but it's missed, and it's opened up the field for Ireland now. And they unfortunately not able to capitalize. South Africa looking for the big hit up front, but not successful. Just 2 minutes remaining in this first chukker that has been fairly entertaining. The Irish have really come out to play and put their South African hosts under pressure. And they have the early goal for their reward. That's a good, strong defense by South Africa. Staying slow in the tackle. Ireland really utilizing that high press. Four forwards are lined up to put South Africa under pressure, forcing them to go wide. And they do create the error, but just hitting the foot of Irish counterpart Kingsley at a critical moment. But definitely Ireland utilizing that high pressure, knowing that South Africa aren't very comfortable playing the ball around the back. And they might have to go aerial to get out of trouble. But they do find a bit of space in the middle now. But once again, Ireland just breaking it down comfortably, and there is room for the ball to be thrown into this circle. That's really the way Ireland have set up. It's not giving South Africa many options. Freezing Monday morning here in Cape Town. Grey skies, overcast. Could easily be in Dublin right now. As we said, the overhead does come, and that is the first quarter, the first chukker that comes to an end. Ireland have been the dominant side, and they hold the advantage. 1-0, and loss for South Africa too going forward.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
And there goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people that's just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. This will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe, and ready to host you.
And we're back here on Hartleyvale A. South Africa trailing by 1 goal to the Irish, who have dominated the early chukker. But you can be rest assured the hosts will come out quite determined here in the second period. It's Ireland on attack. They've got a circle edge. It's good skill work there. But just not able to regather after beating the defender. Ireland on the ball. They move towards the circle. Have an opportunity. And that is wonderful work by the Irish right winger, forcing the short corner for South Africa, for Ireland at least. And it will be another opportunity for the Irish to double their lead. It's not stopped cleanly though for Ireland, and they've got to restart. And just a little error allowing South Africa to get off the hook. Ireland using the width of the field very well. Finally left link. But solid defense by South Africa, not allowing Ireland to exit. But there's plenty of space in the middle. And that's good tracking back by South Africa. South Africa just not able to find their rhythm as yet, with the Irish really pressurizing them into mistakes. As we see once again, fantastic work there by the Irish, and unselfishly plays it into the circle when the opportunity to have a shot would have been possibly the better option, but looked for a teammate instead, and the chance goes a begging, and South Africa living dangerously. Ireland once again on attack. They regather, working hard in the middle of the park. Space down on the left-hand side, finds a teammate. Circle entries made. Oh, that's wonderful link play by Ireland. And so unfortunate not to score. They showed good skill work at close quarters, and when the ball came across, just needed a deflection. And South Africa living very dangerously in the second quarter. Ball comes out. Good save by the South African keeper. Ireland on the ball. South Africa, though, big punt to relieve some pressure. Ireland push forward. Really good play by O'Neill throughout this game down the right. Been a stalwart for Ireland. Loses out on this occasion, but broken down in the middle by Lawler. Picked up at the back by Ireland. South Africa have been forced to resort to the long balls and not able to get some passes together in the middle, which Ireland have done for the majority of this game. There's an opportunity and a small deflection by the South African keeper, just taking the ball away from the Ireland left wing, because it could easily have been another goal to the Irish. South Africa very much camped in their own third at the moment. Ireland just exerting all the pressure, and hopefully this could be a chance for South Africa to break out. But once again, that Irish midfield just breaking it down. Although South Africa have hassled back here, and once again just resorting to the long ball forward. The heavens have opened here in Cape Town. The drizzle coming down, and hopefully that will also speed up the turf, which will make passing a little bit more sleeker. South Africa have an opportunity in the D, but she misses her stroke, and instead of hitting the ball, has hit her Irish counterpart on the hand, and needing a little bit of medical attention. But South Africa will take confidence from the fact that they managed the circle entry and created an opportunity. Could easily have been a chance for the equalizer. Ireland deep in defense. South Africa hassling, trying to win the ball back. Ireland have been really strong down the right-hand side with O'Neill and Kingsley, combining very well. South Africa on attack here. But Ireland once again trying to work it down the right hand side with Shaw. Little error though, turns over possession to South Africa. That's a strong tackle. And finds good space in the center. Allows the ball to be played alongside to the right. And that's exactly what happens when the turf speeds up with a bit of drizzle and rain. Allows the passes just to be completed a little easier. And that's nice work by South Africa. Ball comes across. Circle entry attempted. Ireland get a foot on the ball. South Africa looking to take it quickly. Ball on the byline. Here's an opportunity for South Africa. It's played back. But the Irish defense holding firm. But South Africa definitely showing more promise here, looking to get into the contest a lot more. Breathe for South Africa on the right-hand side of the field. Picked up in the on the halfway line, but given back to Ireland. Ball is played, tried to play into the circle, but Irish defense is firm. Find the center link, who beats the first defender, but not the second. Or she still keeps going, but the touchline does win it. Ireland on the ball. Move over. South Africa intercepted, but the Irish stick gets in the way. Ireland find a foot and will have the free hit. And that Ireland thought they had the short corner, but the umpire says it's a 16, and South Africa will be looking to clear their lines. Africa on the ball. As we approach the halftime whistle here at Hartleyvale. Just 40 seconds remaining. Ireland still leading by 1-0. South Africa still very much in it. Just not able to create those chances as yet. And that is a nasty blow to the chest of the Irish player O'Neill. But at least it's the left hand. Seems to be okay though. It's just in need of a bit of ice. And that is the hooter for halftime. Both teams will go in and reassess. It's Ireland still leading by 1-0.
At thehockeysite.com, it's about what happens in the locker room, thinking about the game. It's about planning and preparation, and about training and improving those skills, looking at it from different angles. But of course, it's also about teaching them to score and win. Thehockeysite.com. Share the knowledge.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
There goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people that's just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. This will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe, and ready to host you.
Welcome back to the Heart of LA for this World Masters Hockey World Cup for 2022. It's the Irish up against the host South Africa. It's the Ireland in the traditional white and green, and the South Africans, of course, in the bottle green and yellow trimmings. Ireland dominated that first period and were good value for their first goal and could easily have doubled it or even tripled it. But the South Africans have held their fort since then and have had a couple of chances of their own. Not many, but they have shown that they are looking to build as they do right now on the right-hand side. That's good skill. Finds the link inside and doesn't unfortunately get the pass back from a skipper. But South Africa continue to battle away. And it will be a 16. But that's a promising start by South Africa. They've would have had a good chat on how they are going to break down this Irish wall that have exerted some really good pressure on them through utilizing the high press and hopefully just trusting themselves more to play the ball around the back. As you can see, once again, Ireland just exerting that pressure and having the legs to within the links to find a few runners. South Africa showing good promise here in the opening exchanges. Good pressure by South Africa. That's a great chance by South Africa, and they have managed to find the equalizer. They've come out firing here in the second half, and then have great reward early on, and we have a game. It's 1-1 here at Hartleyvale A. That's good work by South Africa. They've really found their groove here in the second period, and they've already got an early goal. Ireland needing now to find a way how to absorb this early pressure by South Africa. They would have been stunned by the way the home side came out. They had dominated the proceedings in the first half, but South Africa finding a second wind, having a good chat at the break, and really putting the Irish under pressure. South Africa once again on the attack, trying to make a circle entry. And back stick, that tomahawk that flies almost underneath the bar, looking for the deflection. But Ireland do get away with it on this time. Ireland have been pinned back in their own half in the second period. Ireland on the attack, they look for the circle entry, but it just goes over the byline. South Africa really pushing forward here down the baseline. South Africa working their way down the touchline. Really been an improved display in the second period by South Africa. That's good work by Ireland, just putting it on the foot on the edge of the D. South Africa now pushing for the second goal after getting that equalizer. As they're full of running and full of energy down the left-hand side here as they try to make another circle entry, which they do. But the white jerseys of Ireland just swarming over the left wing of South Africa there. South African captain on the ball. He turns around, looks to make the circle entry, gets in, but just not able to force the short corner. Just a timeout called here by the umpires, just explaining a few decisions to the players. Shotgun comes out the push. That's the opportunity for the strike. Comes in, deflection, and it just bobbles over the line. A few inches either way, and it would have landed in the bottom left-hand corner. But it's definitely South Africa who hold the advantage now, and they're the ones piling on the pressure on the Irish. So close to a second goal. South Africa forcing the errors. Here's an opportunity. The shot comes in, but it's just not clean enough, and the Irish goalkeeper makes the save. South Africa definitely finding a second wind here. And it's the Irish who are now team under pressure. And it just bobbles onto the stick of the South Africans, and the Irish have opportunity to clear through their captain. Vet is thrown. It's picked up by South Africa. That was a really good move. The shot comes into the danger area. South Africa is still battling away, keeping Ireland pegged in the far left corner. Ireland with a rare opportunity to work their way out of their own half. Clock ticks down here on this final chukker. Running towards the byline. Ball gets played into the circle, but collision of sticks allows South Africa to relieve the pressure. But definitely the Irish needing to find a way to just work out exactly what they are going to do to get back into this game, because it seems like it's a completely different Ireland side from the first half. It was completely dominant. The links who were working so well together in the first half, suddenly not passing ranges no longer. And that is a short corner for Ireland. They have been under pressure for most of this first half, or this third quarter, but on the stroke of the chukker, they will have a short corner. They've set up two castles. Stop, played it towards the right. South Africa's first wave, though, doing a good job of averting the early pressure. The ball still in the circle, plays across, but that's lifted, and the opportunity is wasted, and South Africa will go into the third chukker. Very pleased with their work, as it's 1-1 here at Hartleyvale.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
And there goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people that's just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. This will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe, and ready to host you.
We are back at Hartley LA for the final chukker of what has been an intriguing clash. For the first half, it was all Ireland. And then South Africa came out roaring at the halftime break to level it up. But it's Ireland who have a free hit on the stroke of the South Africa's D. They choose to go around instead, but they come again. Played into the circle. There's an opportunity for Ireland, back stick. But the referee has ruled that there was an error, indiscretion just outside. And South Africa will have the opportunity to relieve the pressure. Ireland did find a second wind just towards the end of that third chukker. South Africa will look to stifle that once more, and as they will want to search for the winner. Overhead thrown by South Africa that relieves a bit of pressure. But Ireland do pick it up in the center of the field, and there's plenty of space for them to work with. And it's played into the top of the D beautifully. The shot comes in, but it goes just wide. And South Africa can breathe a sigh of relief. But it's the Irish who are now thriving in this final chukker. Ireland on the ball through Hunter. Throws the overhead. Not successfully, unfortunately, for the Irish. Both teams looking for that second wind here in this final chukker. It's a chilly morning in Cape Town, so they'll still be very fresh as the drizzle comes down once more. Hunter gives it back to a centre half. Nice and powerful slap towards the right hand side, but not able to be picked up, and South Africa regain possession. Ball gets played towards the right hand side. South Africa just not having that fluency that they had earlier, as Briggs comes on again. Brings some fresh legs for this final 12 minutes. Given away by South Africa in a very dangerous position. Circle entries made by Ireland. And South Africa just looked to clear the lines. Probably had more time than she realized there. But it's opted for the safety first option. Ball into the circle for Ireland, and it's really bucketing down now. With just on 10 minutes remaining in this first game, as Ireland have a short corner. Is this the opportunity they're going to utilize for the second goal? Push comes out to the second castle. It's played towards the right. The slap comes in. And a mistake by the South African goalkeeper as the ball just slips underneath the left boot. And Ireland regain the lead. And South Africa will now have it all to do in this final 10 minutes to level it up. It's Ireland on attack. They've managed to regain the advantage. South Africa really needing to find a way to get into the strike zone. They've struggled during the second period. South Africa pushing forward. And they do have forced a short corner. This is the opportunity they've needed. After going down to that second goal by an Irish short corner, it's the South Africans who are now hoping to level that up with just over 6.5 minutes remaining. Ball gets played out wide, thrown back in. But the opportunity wasted for South Africa. They just didn't seem to settle at that short corner, rushed it a little bit, and Ireland can't breathe a sigh of relief. South Africa attacking down the left-hand side, looking for the big rubber ball into the circle. Picked up by Ireland and put on a foot. Ireland will look to just slow down the game, play it at their pace. They're the ones who are in the lead. And it's all for South Africa to level that up. South Africa would be well advised to utilize the high press as they pick it up. But they give the ball away on the right-hand side. Ball gets played across, and that is a short corner for South Africa. The umpire, though, doesn't feel that way, and the home team would be a little bit aggrieved by that. Ireland let off the hook there with under 5 minutes remaining. Ireland playing the ball across the face of goal, looking to stress South Africa, who have increased the pressure, and they've managed to turn over possession. So this is an opportunity for South Africa. Just 3.5 minutes remaining here at Hartleyville A. Ireland leading by 2-1. South Africans chasing the game. At best, they'll hope for an equalizer. Ireland battling away down the left-hand touchline. Through Hunter. Finds O'Grady. That's good work by the centre forward. Ireland on attack. If they should find a third goal, that would be the killer blow. Ball's played into the circle. The shot comes in. But the referee has already blown a whistle. And South Africa will look to launch possibly one final attack with just 2 minutes remaining. Hunter, the clock's ticking away. Ireland just showing good game management, just trying to play the ball around the back to wind down the clock. South Africa need to throw a few players forward as they do regain the possession. And there's a chance in the middle of the field. But Ireland just scrambling away. And it's their free hit under a minute. Big hit past South Africa. And that was the dying moments needed a deflection. And that is the hooter. And Ireland hold on for a victory over the hosts. They are victorious, 2-1.